Top of the morning to everybody. Captain Ron here, Financial JQP, where I develop portfolios and trade them in an effort to show you how to come up with your own hypothesis, come up with some rules for trading portfolios, and then go trade some portfolios. Have I told you I'm a bit of a crazy person? I see investment ideas everywhere, and each one can come up with a portfolio. And today I see another one. In the news, we got something going on, and I'm going to build a little quick portfolio and just add that one today. And then also I'll do a quick update on where we're at on the other portfolios. And with that, financial disclosure, remind everybody this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Let's get into it. Alrighty, a little coffee. I know I promised not to talk about boating, but it's hard. Okay, quick update on the portfolio. We are $900 below the benchmark in the L8, and we've got two new portfolios. The Hantavirus, that's what I'm putting in today. 5 and 5, put that in the other day. If you look at the link below, you can see the details of the portfolios. We're on day 4, added the two portfolios. Then a quick look at the LH portfolio, and the only thing I want to point out is SUI Group Holdings. We have hit the original sell price. This guy is not gapped up, so it's still just heading up slowly. So we're just going to hold on and watch it, take advantage of the money it's making, and when it does gap up, we will sell it. This morning I was presented by a new word I didn't even know. Hantavirus. Hantavirus. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I haven't even heard it on the news yet. Hantavirus. It has hit. It is another cruise ship virus like the coronavirus. This is how the coronavirus started. And as you recall, the coronavirus was very hard on the cruise lines. This is an interesting piece of news. The market is not going to like this. People buying cruises are not going to like this. And they are going to pull back on cruises, and this is going to be hard on the cruise ship companies. So the way to trade bad news like this is to buy a put on some equity that's positioned well in this part of the market. Royal Caribbean happens to be that company. They are one of the largest cruise ship operators in the world. Their stock is very liquid, and you want a very liquid, highly traded stock to do options. If we look back on Royal Caribbean's timeline, we can see they were back at 50 a couple years ago, and they've climbed up to 350. So this is a stock that is probably too high anyway, so it's a good one to place a bet that it's going to go down. A warning, this is a super high risk trade. You can actually lose all your investments with very short notice buying calls and puts. And in the long run, the house always wins, so we're not going to stay in for the long run. Okay, a put option is a bet on a stock that it'll go down. So what you're doing is you're actually selling it in the future at a price based on today's price. If the price heads for the strike price faster than normal, then this thing will make money. We're going to do a long put. So we're going to give time for the market to react. The market is going to react slowly. I would expect nothing in the next week, and then this thing to slowly go down. You should plan on holding this for many months. And then our plan is, when we monitor it, is when the put doubles, we're going to sell half. That way we're just playing with the house's money. And then we're going to set the expiration date to next January. So we want to sell it several months before we get there on the put. So we're going to get in early and get out to do this trade. Select Royal Caribbean, find the options, select a January put. So this is January 15th, 27. So this is 253 days out. And we select an out of the money price. A price that is much lower than the current price, but a price that it has been in the last year. So it's not a completely unreasonable that this Royal Caribbean would go down to 200. We need it to go down to 200 fast. We need to go below 200, and we're going to make some money on this put. And with that, top of the morning, bid everyone at 2.